Welcome to the Black Hole Show.
Beep, boop, beep. What do I even do on this computer anymore? What happens on March 24th, Monday?
I'm bored of it.
Why do I have that there?
Black Hole.
Milky Way? Yo, I haven't seen you in a long time.
I know. Me neither.
You haven't seen you in a long time?
For like... Sorry, I accidentally messed up my words, but anyways.
Or in the daycare with nighttime code.
Okay. Ooh,
oh yeah, I don't think you've seen my new design, have you?
No. Looks like a blue... No, a blueberry. Looks like a blackberry.
How dare you? Not really a blackberry. I mean, at first I was, but like I slowly began to go more purple. I'm basically a grape.
Your 2.0 rage code.
Bruh.
Anyways.
Why'd you come down here? Tell me.
I don't know, I was bored because I was trying to... fine. I was trying to
what brings you here, Milky Way?
I got bored from my Sims 4 because I was trying to move an NPC for like 20 hours, but they wouldn't move.
So what do you want?
Bored.
Okay, Milky Way, I'm gonna show you something you've probably never seen in your life. Do you see those?
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
It's a moon.
That.
The thing on your shoe.
No, my shoe!
I don't like you anymore.
Don't have those. You don't have those. Haha. Anyways,
why do you get shoes like that?
Because I feel like it. I'll tell you what's been happening. So, I think I told you Black Hole God died. But I'll just tell you what's been happening so far. So, you might have heard this new guy, Sela, and this other Blueberry Pluto.
I think so, yeah.
You might hear them every now and then. They moved in here. Comcode also moved in here. Come over here. So, after the renovations, I was like, you know what, Comcode's room actually does look really nice. So now this is my room. And Comcode's room is my old room. This just makes more sense for convenience, because my office is down here.
And you got a bigger bedroom, KK.
Yeah, makes sense. I don't know why I didn't take that bedroom originally. Come in. So, but what's been happening, like, mainly, basically, so apparently I'm only half of myself.
Oh.
Apparently, like, all my anger, hatred, or at least most of it, Black Hole God made into its own personality a while ago, and it's just been sitting in my head. And apparently it's working with Black Hole God. Yeah, and he's back alive or whatever. And Abyss is alive as well. She brought him back to life. Yeah, it's confusing. But she brought Black Hole God back to life. And then Shadow Hole told me he wants to work with me, so for now, we're probably gonna have to work with Black Hole God just because it makes more sense. We have the same enemy, so I think you'd mind as well.
I don't wanna work with him!
You don't really have any other choice. Yeah, I know. Didn't he, like, beat you as well?
He did. He did.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna be working with Black Hole God for a bit. This Shadow Hole, I'm not sure what to do with him. I'll probably ask him next time I see him if he wants his own body. I don't think I can do that.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask him if he wants his own body.
Okay.
I mean, like, I'd rather him have his own body. Because obviously I've been doing just fine without my anger or whatever, and it'll probably help if I don't have as much anger, you know? You know? So if I just get him out of my body completely, then I don't have to worry about him potentially taking over or whatever.
Okay.
Yep. So that's just like one less worry. So, yeah.
Wait, so what I'm getting is basically Abyss is more stronger. So Black Hole had a hissy fit and went against them, and he got Shadow Hole of him to go against
He made
Abyss.
Shadow Hole a while ago when I was still working for him.
Okay.
But he just never used him until now because he probably thought maybe I could use this guy at some future point. Because and even if I did like make him introduce himself now, Black Hole would know and potentially do something about it or whatever. That could be what he was thinking.
Okay.
Probably is. I think he just doesn't like being a puppet.
No, definitely not.
But we're gonna be working with him. Right now I'm trying to find a way to make some sort of spell to break whatever spells over him, making him listen to Abyss. I guess kinda. I'm gonna ask Murder. Right, so I've been searching some spells, but I'm gonna ask Murdica because he knows more magic-y stuff than me.
Okay.
You know, I'm more of the science guy, you know? I make this.
We're a tech guy. You've got a whole computer.
Yeah.
You
Science
built
and
me
tech is
and then
basically the same
Galaxy, so
thing.
yeah.
Not basically. Actually, they're kind of different, but I guess you can use science to. It's weird. Because you can use science to make tech. So they're similar, but not one and the same. Yeah, and you were oh yeah, how I made you. I just bought a buy one build it yourself.
No!
I didn't actually.
No!
Milky Way, you look nothing like the actual Milky Way.
Because I'm not a chocolate
I think,
bar!
No, I mean like the actual Milky Way. In space.
No, I don't.
You look nothing like it.
No, I don't. Why do you make me blue?
Because I couldn't really. The Milky Way itself doesn't really have a very. I think it has a few colors actually. It's not very obvious colors.
Yeah, so why did you make me blue?
Because Milky Way is like, I think a galaxy or something. Something to do with that. And the stars represent obviously stars in a galaxy. Yeah. And the blue, I just think blue when I think of galaxy. I mean, it makes sense because I made galaxy blue.
Galaxy looked gay.
Yeah, Galaxy's been doing his own thing for a while. I did get him back, but he's still just like doing his own thing.
I want to like just go and smack him in the head. I don't know.
No, so Galaxy said to me that Rage Coat knocked him out. But what I think happened, because I looked through his memories, he actually just banged his head on a wall and got knocked out. So
why would he bang his head on a wall?
Because he was like walking in a pizzeria. He went into the back, and for some reason he just ran at the wall. I think he was trying to. So I think, because he knows he wasn't meant to be a security bot, so I think he was like, thought he was strong enough to break through a wall. But I didn't make him strong enough to break through a brick wall, which I'll probably actually do soon.
I was thinking, like, when you said he walked into a room and he ran at a wall, I was thinking maybe he was like, I am the master of portals. I'll make a portal through the wall. And instead nothing happened.
Oh. X died again, I think I told you that as well. Because that was a bit ago. I've been working on his design a bit more. Not like actual design. His
Okay.
design physically, like not physically, appearance wise will not change. I don't know what that does. It's camera, but none of them work.
My way of security cameras really don't work.
Because we don't I don't know. I got renovations that I think they messed with my computer.
They did.
I don't know. I think they just
Like
gave
you've
me
got a
some new
computer
thing
and then
on my
one's not
computer.
working.
Hey, if
Is
I
that
click on
a
you,
whole
I can see you.
computer?
Well, that's cool. Anyways,
Huh?
nothing. But anyways, so X is almost done. Appearance-wise, he won't change, but like, you know, he'll be stronger and more skilled this time,
Yeah,
and a bit
okay.
smarter.
Okay.
So hopefully, whenever we have him fight against God, he won't just have to self-destruct. Because I've made his lasers now around the same power as his self-destruction, which should hopefully help. You can go
Okay.
back to your room if you want now. Maybe play
Yay!
Sims 4.
Bye.
Alright, bye.
I will rage actually, because that NPC doesn't move.
Damn. Rich coat's been rubbing off on them, I guess. Time to get back to work. X, you're almost done. 8 foot's in the way. Beep boop beep.